Okay, y'all, get up out your seat. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Everybody stand up.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Calimera.
Okay, now, I already explained Ile to you all, right? Okay, so this little chant that I'm going to do now, that we're going to do now, is called Ekabosilewa. Everybody say that. Ekabosilewa. Try this. Ekabosilewa. 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 Ekabosilewa, 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 ekabosilewa. Adupwe, adupwe, adupwe. Now, what I'm saying here is welcome. We're welcoming ourselves into sacred space. Why? Hurry up and get here. And then, hey, I'm here, thanks. That's what all of this is saying, right? But there's a movement that goes with it, you see, because if we're in the village and you're just doing mundane things and then you hear me say, ekabosilewa, the first thing you have to do is bend your knees.
Okay, let's all practice. Bend your knees.
And wiggle your butt.
And wiggle your butt.
Ekabosilewa, ekabosilewa. Okay? And then what your feet do. Ekabosilewa, ekabosilewa. Ekabosilewa. I don't see no butt wiggling going on here.
Do you see any wiggling?
I don't see the butt wiggling going on here. Okay? You're traveling to the sacred grove. You're traveling to the place where we're going to do things. And so when you get to the doorway, that's when you say, adupwe. Try that. Adupwe. Y'all ready, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Let's do it.
Ekabosilewa, 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 ekabosilewa. One more time. Ekabosilewa, ekabosilewa. Adupwe. Adupwe, adupwe, adupwe. I'm gonna check y'all later on that.
Oh, what a wonderful crowd you are. Well, this is the last time you're going to see Ellen and I on stage, so we have a beautiful question that we're going to give you to explore, and then we will leave you with a couple of takeaways so that you can practice some things at home. Okay?
So our question is related to Dean's talk about the evolution of psychic technology, psychic capacities, and what he touched on at the end, the ethics of that shift. How there's a responsibility that comes with the development of such capacities, a new paradigm of ethics that is previously unexplored. So our question tonight, this morning, it's dark in here. If you had a psychic technology, how would you use it to better the world? So this could be a technology in the sense of technology, or just a psychic capacity. If people really developed their psychic capacities, how could they use that to serve the world?
And it doesn't have to be something that you're holding to yourself. It's something that you want to create, that you can help humanity and find a group of people and use your creativity, use your imagination, go wild with it. And it is for the betterment of humanity. Okay? All right? So you may begin. Find someone, and you may begin. Okay. Alan and I decided, I think next time we're going to have to incorporate a lot more time than just 10 minutes to have these conversations. Yes? We need more time. You guys are awesome. Okay. So we would like to hear some of these amazing ideas you came up with. So I know we have one group over there that was already excited, so let's hear you up. It's the row right over there. I just spoke to you. Don't be shy. Let's see, Andrea, are you holding the mic? Oh. She went back there. Didn't you tell her that's where they were?
You got shy.
Okay.
This thing on? So the conversation we were having is, using things like Reiki in your law practice to enhance calmness and smoothness, or like ways to enhance that facility to make the world work a little bit more smoother in high intensity environments. I was thinking more along the lines of using technology that enhances your psychic abilities, not to try and like see into the future or figure out, whether it's set in stone or what you can do, but more like to be able to communicate more clearly with your higher self or your spirit guides or your ancestors. Because sometimes a gut feeling or a strangely symbolic dream may not help someone. Like, what did I see that crab for? And, your spirit guide could just say, oh, you need to get in touch with your Cancerian nature. You need to free some emotions. Wouldn't that just be a much easier way of doing things? Just get the direct message.
Yes, it was.
Thank you, Blake.
Thank you, Blake. That's great. Anybody else?
In the back there.
Hi there. So I'm thinking about a way of connecting the fact we've learned this week that meditators, high-level meditators, are able to be planted in certain areas, or even if they're not planted in certain areas, concentrate on, let's say, Israeli-Palestinian conflict and reduce the tensions. So this has been proven. So I'm thinking about, as artificial intelligence and robots become more prevalent, if we can train the robots, wire the robots, whatever it is, to meditate 24/7 around the clock, we have world peace. We have world peace through tension reduction. So there's my idea.
That's great.
Maybe
I love
do
it.
one more?
How much time do we have?
8 minutes.
Okay, we can do one more. Okay.
My name's Armando from Berkeley. I think we should just have thousands upon thousands of people meditating every day on world peace as well. That'd be great.
Yes, indeed.
Rather
Thank
than
you, Armando.
before we make the robots do it.
Maybe one more?
But one thing that I recognize is I believe that culture, if we just normalized psychicness in our culture, it would allow the capacities to flourish. Kind of what Dean was saying, people hide it, right? And then it kind of goes away. So if we all committed to teaching our family or our grandkids or people we interact with and normalizing it for ourselves and each other in a more kind of like aggressive, intentional way to like send the signal to society without like waiting for institutional whatever, validation or permission, then that would be a really good thing. Because then we could all just like stop pretending and give everyone else permission to stop pretending and like enact this social revolution on our own cultural, interpersonal, communal accord. Yeah.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Wow. So we can have a Stop Pretending app.
Yes.
How about that? Wouldn't that be amazing? Okay. Well, there is something that we actually have to pay attention to, and that is the ethical responsibility that we all have when we talk about artificial intelligence and when we talk about using technology, because it sounds fabulous, it sounds fantastic, but we need to be mindful as we're really coming up with all these ideas. Are we responsible enough to take care, to be mindful of the way we're using technology, because we say we want to do it for the betterment of the world, but is it in the right hands? And are we all on the same page in the way that we want to use it? So I hope that that's what the intention we want to put forward. Okay? So a couple of things that we want to leave you with is this. We all know, and we have all practiced this, that we have to be careful what we say to the universe because that's what's going to manifest, yes? So one of the takeaways we want to share with you is let's try really hard not to say things like, we don't have enough time to do all the things we want to do to help the world. We don't have enough money to do it. We don't have enough people around us to make it happen. The universe will listen. So instead, this is what we want you to remember. We have 1,440 minutes in a day. Think about this, 1,440 minutes each day. Do you know what that means? We have 1,440 chances to make an impact in the world. And it takes 1 minute to destroy somebody's spirit or to lift it up. No more than that. So no matter how busy we are, no matter how much time we take to sleep or eat or what have you, you still have hundreds of minutes that you can simply say, I touched somebody's life. And that's what I like to practice every day. And so let's take 1 minute to turn to somebody next to you, both sides if you want to, and give them one thing to lift up their spirits. Ready? Go.
Great question. Okay. Oh, you inspired.
Okay. All right. And now?
And one last thing we'd like to leave you with.
Actually, two things, Ellen.
Two things.
Before you
can-
say goodnight.
Okay,
I'll
you go.
Okay.
Okay. Two things.
Two things. Because I don't think it will be proper, it will not be appropriate really, if I did not take a moment to say thank you to Alan. I just wanted to thank you for sharing this stage with me.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, and I have to thank Katia for being a mentor for me and the shining light that she is as well. So, thank you. And so one thing I wanted to leave you all with is an affirmation of who all of you are. I've been having conversations in the hallways these past 5 days in our IONS Next Gen hosted spaces and breakout sessions, and getting a sense of who you are and being in community with you and all of your projects and your passions. And it's really affirmed for me that the shift in the paradigm that we all envision, this raising of consciousness, it's not something that's happening in the future. It's happening right now in this room with all of you. So thank you for that, and thank you for who you are.
Thank you so much, everybody. Much love to you. Many blessings to everybody. And here's what I want you to say. I want to ask you these questions. I want you to shout yes, because we practiced yes yesterday. Are you with us?
Yes.
Do you believe?
Yes.
Do you dream big?
Yes.
Can we change the world?
Yes.
Woo!
Thank you.